Call the city council meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Alderman Cadella.
Here.
Alderman Knight. Alderman Coles.
Here.
Alderman Lewitton. Okay. Alderman Police.
Here.
Alderman Shockey.
Here.
Alderman Wesley.
Here.
Alderman Winger.
Here.
Mayor Johnson.
Here. Quorum being present, would you stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of December 18th, 2008? Is there a second?
Second.
On the question? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Bills, Alderman Wesley?
I'm going to entertain two motions. I'd like to make a motion of January 1st, 2009 bills, $929,510.07.
Is there a second?
Second.
On the question? Roll call?
Alderman Cadella.
Yes.
Alderman Coles.
Yes.
Alderman Lewitton. Alderman Police.
Yes.
Alderman Shockey.
Yes.
Alderman Wesley.
Yes.
Alderman Winger.
Yes.
That passes.
I'll make another motion to pay the bills January 15th, 2009, $188,064.30.
Is there a second?
Second.
On the question?
Question
Alderman Wesley?
on the not land vision, a Coda group. Who's leading that whole project?
Mr. Manager?
The Lakota Group,
Yes.
I would say it's probably a consortium of planning, engineering, my office.
Okay.
We meet with those folks as a group several months to gauge their progress and give them input.
So this bill tonight is just for the meetings that we have had?
So far, yes.
Okay.
Anything further? Roll call?
Alderman Coles.
Yes.
Alderman Police.
Yes.
Alderman Cadella.
Yes.
Alderman Shockey.
Yes.
Alderman Winger.
Yes.
Alderman Wesley.
No.
Alderman Lewitton.
That's approved. Do any citizens wish to address the council? If so, if you go to the podium and give us your name and address, starting with Mr. Moran.
Frank Moran, 473 Knollwood Drive in Royal Oaks. Just getting an update on the water situation for Royal Oaks, the drainage, et cetera, that we talked about in November, and also the street review. The various street projects that could come into play earlier as a possibility.
That's in our 5-year capital plan, which is coming to committee the second Thursday in February for presentation to the city council. So I'd certainly encourage you to come to that night.
Was there any update on the retention ponds on the north part of our retention pond in Royal Oaks?
Again, that's coming before the committee on the second Thursday in February, so the council will discuss it and prioritize it at that time. But I do believe it is getting moved up on the agenda.
Okay. Any developments on the streets?
Same committee, same night. It's in what we call the 5-year capital improvement plan, where the council will prioritize the improvements that they want to make over the next 5 years and dedicate money for those 5-year period. And I believe that item is moving up on the priority list, but that will be up. I can't tell you yes, because that's a decision from these 8 aldermen, which they'll make at least a recommendation in committee the second Thursday in February.
So both of these areas are in that category?
That's my understanding, yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else wish to address the city council? I do have one written communique, which is going to lead into the next item under mayor's report, addressed to the city clerk. The Wooddale Park District Board of Commissioners recently approved an amendment to an agreement with Topgolf of Wooddale, One of the terms of the amendment removes the restriction that Topgolf is only allowed to sell beer and wine in their facility. The amendment to the agreement between the Wooddale Park District and Topgolf Wooddale allows Topgolf Wooddale to apply for, and if the license is granted by the City of Wooddale and State of Illinois, to sell alcoholic beverages other than beer and wine. Topgolf Wooddale will be contacting the City of Wooddale in the near future to inquire about the process to expand their liquor license. We would appreciate your cooperation in working with Topgolf of Wooddale to expedite this application. As landlord, we request the City of Wooddale to keep us updated on their application process. And should you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Signed, Greg Coos, Executive Director of the Wooddale Park District. And Council, that brings me to Mayor's report, and I place before you an ordinance amending Section 5.305 of Chapter 5 Municipal Code of the City of Wooddale. Although there, we do the amendment first. To increase the number of Class G liquor licenses and to eliminate the Class TG liquor license. Is there such a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second
Second.
on the question? Let me defer to Mr. Bond and explain a little bit the procedure here.
Yeah, you've got on your agenda, you've got an ordinance currently to amend the liquor code to increase the Class G liquor licenses. And in reality, what the request that's been made from the Park District, really all you'd have to do is amend the TG classification of liquor license. Currently, there's a restriction on the TG liquor license that it's beer and wine sales only. And by removing that restriction, that would accomplish the request of the Park District on behalf of Topgolf. So as opposed to eliminating the Class TG and increasing the Class G, it would be my recommendation that you simply amend the Class G to allow the sale of alcoholic beverages and remove the restriction of only, or the limitation of only beer and wine. So it would be appropriate to entertain a motion to amend the motion that's on the floor at this time.
Alderman, please.
We need to remake the motion then?
You would make that motion to amend.
Okay, I hereby move to amend ordinance number 0-09-001, entitled Ordinance Amending Section 5.304A.2.0F, Chapter 5 of the Municipal Code of the City of Wooddale with respect to the Class TG liquor license to provide for an amendment to the TG liquor license classification to allow for the retail sale of alcoholic beverages on site, removing the beer and wine restriction.
Is there a second to the amendment? I'll second. As a further explanation on this, Class G, pursuant to our code, is available to governments only who run golf courses. TG is a private enterprise. So therefore, we need to amend and allow the TG, the private enterprise, to sell alcoholic beverages. And that's the reason we're going through this procedure. Any questions? Does the original mover on the original motion agree to the amendment?
Alderman Coles?
Whoever that was, Alderman Coles?
Yes.
Does the seconder agree?
Alderman
Yes, I
Coles?
was a seconder on the first, but
You were the seconder?
You agree to your amendment, I presume?
sure.
Oh, you go directly to
Take a
the...
vote on the amended ordinances.
So if there's no further debate, we're voting on the amended ordinance to allow one TG license, which would include full alcohol sales, but not packaged carryout. Roll call.
Alderman Coles?
Yes.
Alderman Police?
Yes.
Alderman Cadella?
Yes.
Alderman Shockey?
Yes.
Alderman Winger?
Yes.
Alderman Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Lewiton?
That passes ordinance O-09-001. That brings us to the manager's report.
Two items, Mr. Mayor. The first one you've covered briefly, just good news and bad news tonight. The good news is that staff is in the process of finalizing our 5-year capital improvement plan. We hope to have that done by the end of January. We'll get it to the city council, and we'd like to schedule a finance committee meeting on February the 12th to review that with the committee and the rest of the council members. So that'll be in your hands, we hope, we expect within the next 2 weeks. Now the bad news. If you recall, we paid about $40 a ton for salt last year. And when we negotiated, or when we got a bid from Morton Salt Company for this year, the price had increased to $104 per ton. Due to the weather, we're exhausting our quota from Morton, and the Public Works Director has gone out to solicit quotes for additional salt supplies. He told me today that the best quote he's been able to get so far has been $140 per ton. So it appears that in order to get through this winter, it's going to cost us substantially more than we had planned for and than we had paid for last year. So we'll keep you apprised of that. But as you know, when you've got 8 inches of snow on the ground, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. And that concludes my report, Mayor.
Alderman Wesley?
Mayor, can I ask a question? Does that even have to come council's approval? I mean, wouldn't this fall under emergency purchase if that's the case instead of waiting?
Yes, it would. We won't, if we can get a number locked in, we'll go ahead and process the purchase order and make the purchase. We don't have time in this kind of weather to.
Right, that's
Yeah.
why I'm bringing it up, but it would go under emergency purchase, right?
Yeah, we'll do
Okay.
that.
That's fine, thank you.
With the understanding that we may have to amend the budget later after the fact.
Mayor, I have no problem going with that.
It brings us to the consent agenda. Is there any objections to either of the two items on the consent agenda? May I have a motion to approve the agenda being items 1 and 2?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Now may I have a motion to approve the items on the agenda being approval to release G. Carey Construction Company 2-year maintenance surety in the amount of $57,800 and approval of an intergovernmental agreement with the City of Chicago Department of Aviation to install, operate, and maintain aircraft noise monitors in the City of Wooddale with the waiver of the in-house fee. Is there such a motion?
So move.
Is there a
I'll
second?
second it.
Roll call.
Alderman Cadella?
Yes.
Alderman Coles?
Yes.
Alderman Lewitton? Alderman Police?
Yes.
Alderman Shockey?
Yes.
Alderman Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Winger?
yes,
That passes. That brings us to committee chairman reports, planning, zoning, and building. Alderman Shockey.
No report, Mr.
Public
Mayor.
Health, Safety, and Judiciary, Alderman Coles.
No report.
Public Works, Alderman Winger.
no report,
Finance Administration,
report.
Alderman Wesley. There is no other business. We do need an executive session tonight on the subject of review of the official minutes, land acquisition, and personnel pursuant to 5 ILCS 120/2C21, 2C5, and 2C1. May I have a motion to recess the city council meeting into executive session?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call.
Alderman Coles?
Yes.
Alderman Police?
Yes.
Alderman Cadella?
Yes.
Alderman Shockey?
Yes.
Alderman Winger?
yes.
Alderman Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Lewitton?
That passes. Call, please.
Here.
Alderman Shockey?
Here.
Alderman Police?
Here.
Alderman Winger?
Here,
Alderman Wesley?
Here.
Alderman Cadella?
Here.
Alderman Lewitton? Mayor Johnson?
Here. That brings us to item 13. May I have a motion to approve an ordinance of the City of Wooddale, DuPage County, authorizing the acquisition of a parcel commonly known as 140 West Commercial Street. Is there such a motion?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
On the question? Roll call?
Alderman Coles?
Yes.
Alderman Shockey?
Yes.
Alderman Winger?
no.
Alderman Police?
Yes.
Alderman Alderman Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Cadella?
Yes.
Alderman Lewitton?
That was a yes, and that passes as ordinance O-09-02. We have no items for information only. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Is there a second? All in
Second.
favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.